keep running to Mr. Trader. Whoa! Whoa! That was lucky. Turn up. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Let's Play 7 Days to Die Alpha 16, the Insane Series, Episode 7. Guys, you hear that, right? A wandering dog horde just came by, and I just came back inside. I am the luckiest bugger alive. Oh, and one just blew itself up, I think. Something blew up. But yeah, there was a dog horde that she just came through here. And yeah, I don't know where they've gone, but yeah, that's probably a good thing that they've run through somewhere else. They literally went right by. Yeah, there they are over there. See, I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can or should take them on right now. But let's see if we can get a few. There we go. We got one. Let's see if we can get them from here. Because these guys seem to want to go ahead and try and break their way in there. So maybe we can. There we go. So they take a few arrow shots to the face. I'm getting them quite a bit. So on Insane, these dogs are pretty tough, but I want to see if we can get them at least out of my area. Wow, they're taking a lot of hits. So with arrows, they take tons. Look how many hits these guys taking. That's crazy. I think I might not be getting him in the head though. I'm probably getting him in the back or something instead. There was another one, but I don't know where he's gone. But yeah, I thought I'd bring you back just to show you this. I mean, wow. Let's go and see what's going on here. So it looks like he's maybe the last one, but yeah, he's absorbing a ton of arrows. Got him. Right. There's one guy out the way. I was just lucky I was inside, guys, because that sounded like a lot of dogs coming through the area. Now, I don't know where this other one is. Okay. I'm going to arm the blunderbuss just in case. Make sure that thing's loaded. So there were two around here, but I don't know where the other one went. And he could still be around here. Yeah, there was many more than just two, though. There was quite a few here. But there we go. We managed to actually kill our very first zombie dog, guys. So luckily for us, we're inside. This is why I always keep something like that on my hotbar at all times. Let's go and see if we can get some animal hides out of that guy anyway. There we go. So managed to get a bit of animal hide out of him. Not bad. Just a shame I didn't see them coming all the way through, but I reckon they'll be hanging around somewhere. So where they were running north, right? So that's exactly the area I wanted to go as well. So they're going to be hanging around probably over this area somewhere. Because I wanted to go ahead and build my base, like, right here. So see where that clay patch is right there. I wanted to kind of focus on this area for a base build. But yeah, it looks like the dogs might be up there now, which is not really good for me. That's actually quite bad, but never mind. Now my character's getting thirsty, and I've been crafting some flagstone overnight as well, because we're going to be needing that to go ahead and build our base. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can drink some of this, get my hydration back up a bit. Plus it's also doing a little bit for my wellness as well, so it's not so bad. There we go. Let's go ahead and do that. Nice. So that'll get me to 5 of those will get me full. Nicely done. Okay, so let's go and put these away. So yeah, I was very lucky to be inside on this dog horde day, because that could have turned out much worse than it was. That was actually not so bad, and yeah, I'm glad I came inside when I did, because that was whew, that was pretty crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop some stuff back in here that we don't need. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some stuff away, and let's go ahead and drop that in there. Get my blunderbuss like there again. There we go. So yeah, I'm always making sure that I have at least one thing on my hotbar that can deal damage and slow things down, because that's gonna definitely keep me alive a little bit longer, I think. So there we go. I think that's everything we need. Now, one thing I can do now is most of the scrap iron armor I can craft now. So if I just type in scrap and look under clothing here, we should see I can craft most of the scrap stuff. I think I can craft most of it. Probably not the gloves. I think that's the only thing I can't do. Yeah, the scrap gloves is the only thing I can't do. Same with leather gloves. So I think we're going to want to see if we can get ourselves some of this crafted up, because they only take like 1 bit of duct tape each. The main resource they take is the actual iron. So actually the chest plate takes 3. How much duct tape have we got? We got 11 duct tape, and it takes some leather. Let's see if we can't get ourselves some scrap armor, just to kind of get us sorted out here. So we're going to do, I think the chest armor is the main one I want to do. And I actually upgraded my armor crafting as well. So I'm now at level 4 armor crafting. So I should be crafting quality 200 armor as well, which is going to be really handy. So I think we'll get that one, the leg armor, and we'll get the boots as well. Because better armor is definitely going to help us out a ton. So definitely want to go ahead and see how much of that we can go and get as well. So there we go. A few pieces of scrap armor should do us pretty well. Let's go and put those mechanical parts in there. The other thing I want to work towards as well is trying to get a workbench on the go very soon as well. Because workbenches are going to be very handy to keep with us. Let's go and put these spare arrows away. We don't need those. So those guys can go back in there. Got the ammo. And I need to repair this pickaxe as well. Because you can see that I've been mining a lot with this pickaxe. And same with the shovel as well. I need to see if we can get some more steel at some point to repair that too. Let's go ahead and get some iron out of here. And let's just really quickly repair... Not the knife, we don't need that. Here we go. Here's our new armor, so we can wear that one. So that's better than our cloth 100. So that gives me... Yeah, that's much better. Look at that. Look, concussive is like 36 in relation to 16. So that's like... That's over twice as good. So that's much better. So we can wear that one as well. Yeah, that's way over twice as good as well. That's nearly 3 times as good with the with that one. So we can go ahead and scrap this cloth armor as well, so we can get rid of that. There we go, and let's wear the boots as well. So there we go, we got some nice iron armor now, and that's better than those trainers as well, so we can scrap that. So I think we're looking much better. There we go. So now we got ourselves some pretty cool scrap armor. Still wearing cloth gloves and things. But there we go. We're now taking 37% less damage compared to what we would usually be taking. So that is going to be a ton better. It does cool us by 15 though, what we're wearing as well. So that's not bad considering we're in a kind of a warm area. I think that's pretty good. So we've got ourselves now some scrap armor. Hopefully that'll let us last probably like one more hit than we would usually be able to. As I said, on insane it gets pretty insane, right? So oh yeah, I wanted to repair this too, just so we can go ahead and at least have one of those working for where we go. So let's go ahead and repair that. I should use both. And there we go. So everything is repaired, everything looking good, and I can go ahead and dump the rest of that. Leather in that one and cloth in that one. Alright, so I think we are ready to go ahead and head out, guys, and probably scout out the area that I want to go and start using for our base build. So we could go ahead and maybe take some... Oh, no, I am cooling down, aren't I? Okay, let's go ahead and take off... So I will be in the forest, so let's go ahead and take off these things for now, because those are the two things that are mainly cooling me, so let's go and take those off. I'll put those away, and then if we get too hot again, we can always come back to get them again. So those guys there. So yeah, I wanted to go and see if we could go and take some resources and at least start on a base build, I guess, and get something underway. So I got some flagstone, some wood. We're going to take those. I'm going to take that for more flagstone. And let's see what else we got here. I think I use this chest now for my building one. There you go. So I've got like 1,000 flagstone all ready to go. And I think I want to see if we can start working on how I want the base to be done. So the first thing I'm going to do is while we're walking up there, let's get some flagstone blocks on the go. And that'll be my base building material. So let's get 100 flagstone blocks. That should be enough, and that will use 400 flagstone. Oh, they've turned it up, so it's actually 4 flagstone per block now rather than 3. So it used to be 4 cobblestone. It used to be 3, so they've turned that up a little bit. Sneaky buggers. I wonder if Mad Mole knows about that, because I know that Gaz likes turning up stats without informing everybody. And some things don't make the patch notes. For example, zombies running during their attack animation never made the patch notes. I reckon that might have been a Gaz change. Okay, let's run over this way. I'm going to go and get my blunderbuss out, because I'm not sure if those dogs... Wait, that's completely the wrong way anyway. I'm not sure if those dogs are still going to be hanging around here. I don't know if they like just keep running and then despawn, but something tells me that they kind of run to a location, then they hang around it. So if they are hanging around a location, I want to be kind of prepared to deal with dogs in the area. Right, there's this guy over here. Come on then, you. Yeah, I hear a dog still. There's definitely still a dog around here. Yeah, I can hear him. Where is he? Right, he's digging his way under that thing. Okay, yeah, a dog is under there. Okay, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I don't know if this is going to work. I want to see if we can, like, sneak a bit of barbed wire behind him. Then trap him in. Okay. No, I can't, because there's one piece of thing there. Okay. Well, he does know I'm here right now. But he's getting pretty stuck. Okay. Let's go ahead and shoot him in the arse. Right, here he comes. Right, okay. This is where the barbed wire is going to come in useful. Because then we can go ahead, get a straight path on him, put him in there, There we go. Then lay a couple of those down, and then we should be able to get an easy kill with this guy. There we go. So you can see he shrugs off arrows to the face. It'll take a couple to kill him. There we go. That's why I wanted barbed wire and stuff, just so I can go ahead and do that, because that's definitely going to be very, very handy. Okay, let's go ahead and harvest him. So yeah, there's a few dogs. I heard one more as well. There's some around here. I did hear one more. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Okay, not sure how many more there are. But we can go ahead and chop this up so I don't run into it myself, because that'd be bad. There we go. So I'm getting a little bit cold, surprisingly. It is raining though, so... Whoa! Okay. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, when we can go... Bop! Okay, got him with the blunderbuss. Good, 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 good. That'll slow him down. That's why the blunderbuss is necessary. Let's go and slow him down there. Then we can get a... Okay, let's pistol him to the face. There we go. 2 pistol shots to the face is also pretty good to take these guys out as well. So that's not bad. Yeah, I need to remember to get myself some more barbed wire as well. There we go. We're getting some more animal fat and things out of him as well, which is not bad. Let's go and craft those into leather as well. We can actually get ourselves some more stuff here as well. Why don't I go and get... Oh, I could have actually made animal hide gloves then, now I think about it, which would have probably been better than the other ones. That's okay. Now I've got that flagstone. Let's see if I can craft myself some wood frames as well, just so we have a couple of those on the go. Let's get 100 wood frames, because they've actually reduced the amount it takes to build with wood now, so that's much better. Okay, let's go and take these back up as well before I run into them myself, because knowing my luck, I probably would do that. And let's go and see if we can find some more of these dogs. So there will be more. I reckon they're all up here. Let's go and have a little looky for them, shall we? Now, it doesn't really help when it's raining, but, you know, makes it a bit harder to see. They definitely run up kind of this general direction. So let's go and see if we can find some more of them. Let's have a looky here. I got the blunderbuss ready though, so if we need to fire it again, we're going to fire it again. But there was a lot of dogs. There were a lot more than just this, so I'm very concerned with where they are. Okay, that was only a zombie. Okay, as long as it's only a zombie, it's fine. But as soon as the dogs start coming along, then you know you're in trouble. Let's run it this way, because this is where I wanted to build around. So if there's no dogs here, then we'll be safe to at least get a start on the build, and that'll be good. Okay. I just want to, before I actually build permanently, let's just scout out the area. See what's around here. So we're pretty close to the town in this area as well. Okay, this is the area I wanted to build at. It looks pretty safe. Let's go down this way to the east as well. I just want to see how far out this area expands, because that'd be kind of handy. I don't know if we're going to find any other animals there as well, potentially. If we do, that'd be great. I can go ahead and start working our way down there. Another thing I could do as well is start working on getting the mini bike together, because that'd be really handy. I do have a wrench, but I need a workbench in order to make the mini bike. Okay, is there anything over this way? Okay, it looks like then it goes down to a hill bit here. I just want to kind of uncover the map a bit, just to see where it's going. Okay, just to see how wide this contoured area is. Okay, actually, it's very good, so maybe we'll be better off building... I don't know, that looks like it's on a slight incline right there. I can see a bit of a shadow on the map. But maybe we'll be better off building, like... Maybe here, because then we have a lot more area to expand. So actually, I'm gonna choose that as my building location, so we can go over there. Just now that I know how far it goes out, we can go ahead and do that and get that done. So, character's not getting cold anymore, which is good. I think it's actually the cooling drink that's doing most of the cooling work for us, which is good. But I think over here would be a fairly good start for a building. So just over here. Yeah, pretty much right here. I think it's going to be a perfect start. So let's go ahead and get some wood frames laid down. I'm not going to upgrade them yet. I just kind of want to get the base built out of whatever material we happen to have, and then we can go ahead and upgrade it a little bit later. So I need to decide like how big I want this place to be and everything. So let's make the center of the base like right here. Now, I don't want to go ahead and like use builds that I've seen on other channels if I can avoid it, because I see a lot of builds where it's kind of using kind of, I don't know, I see like kind of horizontal bars or vertical bars and stuff like that. And I've done those kind of builds before. You know, you see me do that in like Alpha 15 and so on. So I don't want it to be like all the same as I would go ahead and make it, because I think, you know, if you're going to see exactly the same builds as, you know, what everyone else is doing, that can't really be too entertaining for you guys. I don't know. That's just kind of my thoughts on it. If you don't mind that, then sure, I'll go ahead and build other things. But I just think, you know, if I can build something that maybe a little bit different, then we may as well try something a little bit different, because I like trying different things. Let's go and have a look here. So I think we'll have, I think this is a kind of a base size will do. Let's see, because what I kind of want to do is have a thing where zombies can kind of drop into, and then we can kind of like kneel above them and then melee them. I think that'd be quite cool. So like an area they can like just like run up into. They drop down into like a pit where the wall is, and then we can go ahead and melee them from there. I think that'd be quite cool. So maybe something like that could be pretty cool. Now I don't know how I'm going to achieve that right now, because I'm kind of still, you know, thinking about how it's all going to, you know, fit together. So I'm going to be working on that as we go. Let's actually get some stuff out of the way here, because there's all these little shrubs and stuff in the way of where we're going to be building. So let's actually just work on getting this area a little bit clearer, picking up other plants and stuff that we don't want around, small stones and all that stuff that can get in the way. But definitely glad that we've got a high level mining skill now as well, because that is really, really handy. It's just a shame that it's raining so much, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and just get these trees out of the way, and then I can kind of plan on how I want it to be done. Maybe I should jump into a creative world for a little while and see if I can come up with a design that I like, and then I'll actually be able to test it in creative before I go ahead and try it. Because as I said, where it's insane series, zombies will kill me in 3 hits, and if they can get 3 hits on me, I'll die straight away. So I probably want to actually go ahead and test some base building, but I think this is a pretty good size for an initial interior area. I think that's going to be a pretty good size for. So we're going to go ahead and fill these all in. And then I'll probably jump into a creative world and see. And I'll probably let you guys know how it's all going to go. And showcase what I've come up with as well. Because I like being able to... That's the good thing about creative world. And I don't see it often used much. I don't see many players go, you know, jump into creative to actually try something out. But I think with the electricity thing in this alpha, that's now more of a thing, because, you know, learning how that whole system works again, that's something new to Alpha 16 as well, which I'm really looking forward to, is learning how that electricity system works. Let me take out the middle block as well, just so I know where the center is. I'm going to go ahead and start putting this together. This will be our initial fighting area, so that's going to be pretty cool. So now we know where the center is. I can just put one block in the middle there. I kind of want a gap of 3. I think I'll make this one bigger actually. So I'll go one extra out of here. I think that'd be pretty cool. Now I have decided on a theme for this Let's Play, and my theme that I want to go on it is an underground city. Now that's like going to be my big building project as the series goes on, because we had like the castle build in the other one, but I was kind of thinking if we could have like some kind of underground city, that'd be pretty cool. Now I don't intend to fight hordes in it. It's going to be purely for decoration and stuff for us to do, like, but you know, kind of as like things. And if you guys would like a building named after you as well, then of course I'll be happy to go ahead and do one. So let's go ahead and get some more frames as well. But that's what I was thinking, an underground kind of city build, just for like a nice big build project that we could do. Because I like my build projects, as you guys know. We kind of went to town on the castle, so you know, the more build projects we can do, I think that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, we'll have like a base on the outside that we fight the Horde in, but underneath all that will be, you know, the underground city where we do all our storage and stuff like that. There'll be ways for zombies to get in it as well, though, so I won't leave it completely sealed off. I want zombies to be able to get in, because that kind of makes it more fun as well, just seeing the zombies, like how they're going to break into the area. Right, let's go and see if I can do this now. So that should be fine. Yeah, this is definitely the width I want to do. I want to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some flagstone blocks that we've crafted up as well, and we're going to go ahead and lay these down on the edge right here, and then this is going to be our primary wall. Now I might make a double layered wall eventually, but for the preliminary stuff, this is what I'm going to want. Let's go ahead and do this so we can lay down the flagstone here. Oops, right, so you guys can go here, And here, there we go. That should work out pretty well. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do, guys, is let me go ahead and jump into a creative world, just really quick. I just want to try a couple of ideas that I've got for a pretty cool looking base. And once I've gone ahead and figured out what I want to do, I will be right back. So I'll see you guys in just a sec. Alrighty guys, we are back, and I think I've got an idea for a base, and I'm actually going to base it off something that I did in the Team Willow stream. So you guys may have already seen this from Team Willow, but I thought it actually worked really, really well. Now, actually, I'm glad I've been experimenting, because I've discovered I tried a few ideas, and I discovered some like very fatal weaknesses in all of them that will definitely get me killed. Like I road tested some things with a few different, not actual Horde Knights, but you know, I just thought let's just try it against like 5 zombies, see what happens. It doesn't look like melee is really going to be too much of an option for me, at least in this early stage of the game, until I get much better tools and weapons. Because, yeah, as the game stage gets higher and higher, we're going to be facing some extremely, extremely tough hordes, guys. So we're going to have to be very, very careful about how we design our base and try and get the best out of it that we can. Now, one thing is going to take a ton of flagstone to do this, but let me go ahead and see if we can show off the basic idea of what I'm going to be doing. Now, you guys will remember from A16 that I really liked my castle builds, right? Well, we're going to go ahead and pretty much do a castle tower style base, and it's going to have all kinds of battlements on it and things like that. And we're going to see if we can make something like this work, because I think if we can, that's going to be really cool, and it's going to be a little bit different as well, because I know you guys have seen, you know, all the other kinds of bases out there that are on like every other channel. There's so many different designs going on, and I watched those and I'm thinking, damn, can I come up with something original? But I think we may have come up with something that might actually work pretty well. So it's going to require going pretty high up. Now, there is a bit of a danger with building this, as you know, we could fall down and things like that, but we're going to try our best not to fall and break our legs. So let's go for now and put these in here, and then we're going to want something in line right here. Now, I decided I'm also going to double layer the walls as well. So we're going to actually bring down the flagstone walls to a double thickness in a little while. For now, let's go ahead and we need to get back down there somehow. Can I run off there without breaking my leg? I did not. Okay, so I now have a sprained leg. It's only a sprain though, so it's not as bad as a broken leg, so that is absolutely fine. But here's the start of the castle build, and we're gonna pretty much go like that for the entire way around. So let's go ahead and start pushing these along here, just to get this underway. So then we need to do this. And then we need to kind of build this up here. Now, I hear some zombies in the distance as well. Now, I believe stone can now support 10. So I think this should actually be doable from the ground level, which is pretty nice. So we're going to go ahead and start building it up like this. And yeah, I think it can actually support the full 10, which is really nice. So it does seem... Is it 10 it can support now, or is it 12? Hang on. No, it's 12 actually. So stone materials are nearly as good as iron now, which is really, really good. So it's definitely a lot stronger than stone. Or iron, sorry, it's definitely a lot stronger. Okay, well those are going to be put there anyway. I know I've kind of messed up the placement of that bit, but it's more so for me to just mark out and to save flagstone while I'm getting the design underway. So let's go ahead and put all these down. Like this, there we go. And we will be upgrading them into, you know, stronger materials and stuff as we go. But for right now, I just need to get this top bit around. Plus, it's going to provide me a space to go to as when I need to. So let's go ahead and do this. And this. There we go. Definitely hearing something approaching. And it's making me nervous. So I'm going to be very careful about how this is going to work. So let's go ahead and do this. I think this will be high enough. I don't think we need it that much higher, but I want it to be a nice, decent size base. Nothing that's too crazy to defend, but nothing too small so that a load of zombies will literally come and tear it. Because that would be bad as well. If a load of zombies come around and just tear this whole thing up, I would be sad. So let's try our best and see if we can do this. So I'm gonna go and plonk this down here like this. And oops, I didn't want to plonk you there. Actually, probably the quickest way to do this would be to... Let's keep up some more flags. Let's keep up some more cobblestone while I'm waiting as well. How many more blocks have I got? 32. I need some more flagstone blocks first then. I can make 170. Let's get 50 for now. We're probably going to need some more, but 50 will be a good starting number. And let's go ahead and do some more here. I kind of want to staircase my way down and then kind of build up slowly but surely. Okay, so yeah, once these walls are double thick, though, it'll be a lot more secure. So probably looking kind of like, how is this going to be a viable Horde defense right now? But it will be a viable Horde defense. You guys shall see. So let's go ahead and drop this into there. There we go. And let's pull this down. Nice. Okay, let's keep going this way. And we're gonna make like a giant square around the top of this thing, and then we're gonna fill it all in later. But I want to get kind of the basic bit done first. At least that way we have somewhere to go up and retreat to if we need to go and fight. And I messed that up again completely, didn't I? There we go. It's got to go that way. Okay, well, again, I'm going to be putting those blocks in there anyway, so it's just filling the wall. Hey, it's actually kind of symmetrical. So that works. It's symmetrical, so it doesn't matter. There you go. I totally meant to do that, right? Let's go ahead and put these in then. There we go. And come on, you go there. See, it would be okay if I went from the top. Now, I could use the hay bale, make things a little bit easier, but I'd rather build stuff. So how many have I got left now? 29. Okay, let's start building cobblestone rocks as well, because we're going to need a few of those. So cobblestone rocks. Let's get, how many of those can I get? That many. Well, let's queue them up for now, and then when I run out of blocks, we can then just take those off. As long as I'm crafting something, it's going to be going to some use, right? So as long as we're doing something, should be pretty good. So go ahead and grab these guys, and then let's go ahead and drop these down there, and then we're going to go ahead and finish this off around the corner. So we're nearly done. So come on, you guys. Yeah, definitely a zombie skulking around. She's getting closer by the sound of things. Wouldn't surprise me if she is actually following my building noises. Because that's one thing I noticed as well. If you like... have I built this one too low? That looks lower. That looks off. No, it is the same height. Okay. That looked like really off for a minute then. I was like, hang on, have I built this one too low? But no, I have not. Okay, that's good. I'm glad about that. I'm glad I don't have to take out the entire load of flagstone and do it all again. But yeah, these blocks that I'm adding extra... The fortunate thing is they're kind of going where they need to. And look at that, we actually finished off what we needed to do. Right, this zombie's making me nervous. Let's go and see where she's at. Okay, it's in Nurse. Come on, Nurse. There you go, you eat that. There you go. Right. Gotcha, Nurse. What have you got here? Coffee seed. Okay, I will take that. That'll be handy for later. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make myself a little frame stairway, or something I can like pillar jump my way up, and then we can take them off as we go. Just turn the light on again so you guys can see a bit better. Okay, 7, perfect. Right, so now on this bit is where we're going to start doing the other stuff. Now I've actually gone and done this kind of one too high actually, which is fine. Let's just increase the height of this then. So let's get some more flagstone blocks, and then we can increase the height of that. Because I don't want to spend my time mining out loads. Oh, I don't know actually though. I mean, I actually get the clay back from mining it though, so I might actually go ahead and do that and just mine them out. That'll be fine. So how many of these are we going to need? So we're going to need, the first thing we're going to need is stairs. So we're going to need 1, 2, so we're going to need 2, 4, 6, we're going to need 8 per side. So we're going to need 32 stairs to make this thing work. So let's start getting 32 stairs. And I guess this will increase our mining tools anyway, so that's not a bad thing. Because I think we 7-shot it right now, so that should be fine. And then while those are crafting up, we can go ahead and take this all out. Yeah, I thought I built it one thing, but I actually meant to put one lower down, so that's fine. But we'll get that done as we go. We'll probably do one side and see how it works. Let's go and do this bit here as well. But yeah, I think this design is going to work pretty well. Now, there's more zombies coming, I can hear. But at least I'm nice and safe up here. So if there's loads of zombies that suddenly come running in, at least I'll actually be safe right here, which is kind of handy, actually. Right, so flagstone says done. Yeah, they're nearly done. Let's queue up some more flagstone blocks after that as well, just so I can go ahead and start filling this lot in. Because we're going to need a lot more cobblestone as we go. So 137. Let's get 50 flagstone blocks, which are now ready. And let's get some cobblestone rocks as well on the go. And as many of those as we can make. There we go. So loads of those are going to be on the go. And then while those are crafting, I can actually plonk them where they should have been, which is actually one layer lower down. But the good thing is, as I said, we're actually getting the clay back for doing this as well, so it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I think we get like 2/3 of it back. Yeah, or maybe half. We get 2/3 or half back. I forget that flagstone is actually slightly more expensive now than it was before. It used to be only 3, but now it's 4. So they've buffed the prices somewhat of that. But that's absolutely fine. So let's go ahead and do these. Okay, so I'll tell you what, guys. Let me go ahead and take all these out, replace those with a layer down, because otherwise you guys are just going to be watching me break flagstone all day. Once I've done that, I will be right back, and then we'll go ahead and see about doing this design. Hopefully then I'll have all the blocks I need to. Alrighty, everything has been sorted out, and I think I've pretty much got everything I need to get started on this design. So let's have a look and see if we can get this underway. So I've got a load of different types of flagstone blocks crafting, and I'm going to be making use of a lot of different block shapes, mainly actually the wedge shapes, because they are pretty cool. And they've actually added a new block in called a wedge incline, and I'm definitely really excited to check that out. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go and place some stairs along the edge of these blocks right here. So we're just going to do, each one is going to take a step, so let's go ahead and do 1 to each one. Let's try not to waste any, because that would be really really sucky if we end up putting one where we don't want it. So let's go and try not to waste any resources, because, you know, getting them in the early game is not the easiest thing in the world. So let's go ahead and drop these in. There we go. So we've got plenty of these going into there, and you'll see what this is all about in a minute. So yeah, I know you're curious, but we're gonna get to it soon. Right, so there's that bit done. Now we're gonna go ahead and actually raise this bit up by a level each. So we're gonna go ahead and do each of these by 1 level. So looking like, one thing I have noticed is you can kind of place blocks on the back of other blocks without having to like walk off, but it's really, you can kind of look at it like right in the corner there, and it's kind of wants to go ahead and place it. I'd not noticed that before in Alpha 15. It seems to be like an Alpha 16 thing. I'm not sure if it's intended or if it's just like a bug with the view vector or something. But yeah, it seems like it could be useful though. So it would be quite nice if you could place a block on the back of the others. It'd save me a lot of broken legs, trust me. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go and get these wedge blocks. Now these ones here are pretty much the ones that are going to be holding on some of the stuff for us. Now you can see that right now we're only rotating them like around its axis, but what we can actually do is access all the rotations. If you hold down R, you can actually see a list here. Now you've got simple rotations, which we're currently in. You can do things like rotate onto the face, which is pretty useful. There's auto rotate as well, which will turn when you rotate the block, but the best one for us right now is advanced. So we can go ahead and do an advanced rotation, and what this will do is it will actually it will loop through every possible rotation that there is, which is really nice. So this is the one that we want, and then I think what we can do is turn it back to simple rotations. Okay, no, we can't. I thought if you turned it back to simple, it would go ahead and just rotate on the axis there, but it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. So what we're going to do then is we're going to come over to the side here, and we're going to try to place these blocks on the side here. Doing this in creative is very nice. Doing it in survival, on the other hand, is probably asking for trouble. Okay, let's actually go. Well, once we do it on the first one, it's usually much easier to do it on subsequent ones. You got to get like right on the edge of the face there, and then it's a lot easier from there, because then you can just go ahead and, you know, walk along it, and then it's a lot easier to place on each of the sides. So yeah, this first bit is always the hardest bit. So yeah, getting the thing built initially. Now there's other ways we could do it. We could, you know, put some frames up and do it, but I find this way is going to be just as quick. So now we're going to go and see if we can get the next rotation, which is indeed this way. So let's go ahead and jump up here and move along. Try not to fall off as well. That'd be bad. If we fall off, it's gonna be kind of disastrous. So we're gonna try not to do that, because I've already got a sprained leg, and a broken leg lasts for ages. Sprained leg kind of heals. The sprained leg is not too bad, because it can just kind of go away over time. You don't really notice it so much. And using a splint doesn't really do much. I think it raises your speed slightly, but I don't think it's really that great to, you know, warrant using it, in my opinion anyway. For a broken leg though, you move so slow, it's unreal. Like once it's completely broken, and even a tiny little drop can break it all over again as well, and it takes so long to heal. It's the most it's probably, in my view, it's probably the most annoying status condition to be messed in with. So hopefully that's not going to happen. We got a sprained leg, so we got off kind of lucky. But I would like to avoid a broken leg if we can. So let's try and place it there. It's flashing all over the shop. So sorry if it's a bit flashy, but not really too much I can do there. Right, so we're nearly there. Oh, nearly fallen. Let's be careful. One there, and lastly, we've got that one there. Okay, so those are these blocks in place. I also went ahead and did the wedge tips as well, just because I wanted to look a little bit nicer as well. So we're going to go ahead and get these wedge tips, and we're going to plonk those guys underneath. Now, I don't know if it's going to be possible to see at the right angle to get these under. Let's have a look and see if we can do it. So we need advanced rotations. Now, this is the good thing. You can do copy rotation right here. And if I go ahead and copy it, that should put it in the exactly the same configuration as the other one. So copy rotations is really, really handy. Okay, so I think the best way we can do it is kind of like this. So we can go to one of these and then do each one like that. And now we've done all the rotation business. The only thing we need to do now is, for all of it, is just literally go copy rotation. And that is literally all we need to do. So look, I can do it with this one as well. So if I go copy rotation, it'll just put it exactly the way that I'd like it, which is awesome. So let's go to this block right here. And we're going to go ahead and add these in. This will add a little bit to the stability as well, because there's going to be kind of a little bit of weight going onto this. So I want it to be as stable as we can before we start going ahead and putting a load of stuff on there. We're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. Okay, and then we're going to do that one there. Okay, good start. And then we just got to do these other two sides as well. So let's go ahead and start working on this as well. See if we can get these other two sides out the way. So we got that one. Then we've got this one. There's 3 done. Then we've got this one. Come on, you. It's a little bit hard to place these, but we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. And then all these eventually will be upgraded as well. So don't you guys worry about that. We'll be upgrading all this to cobblestone, eventually concrete as well. And we'll see how it goes. I mean, if I like the flagstone, look, I can just paint it, right? That's the awesome thing about A16. You can just go ahead and paint the things now, which is nice. So again, copy rotation, and then we can go ahead and put these down. And let's go and do that one. That one. There you go. We're building! Yay! Okay, let's go and jump up this one. And let's do exactly the same over here. So yeah, it's kind of a... Oh, did I miss one? I missed one, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna have to take this guy out and make a brand new one. So let's go and make a wedge tip. So that's the only one I need. I knew I'd mess up the placement of one of these eventually, so it's fine. Wedge tip. Where are you? Flagstone wedge. Tip stairs. You can also get wedge stairs as well, which I think is another really nice thing. I'm definitely looking forward to using those in our city build as well. That's going to be really nice. So actually, I should be able to kind of come down to here and see. To copy that rotation there, right? Let's try and get on this without falling. There we go, got it. Okay, let's go ahead and take this one out. And then we should be fine. Now my pickaxe definitely needs a repair, because now I'm 9-shotting rather than 7-shotting, so definitely need a repair on that. Now the next thing I want to use is there's these new blocks that they added called wedge inclines, and these things are really cool because you can actually use this in conjunction with the other stuff that we just made. These are pretty much like half blocks, but like on an angle. So it works pretty well. It's actually quite cool. I like these things. Now one thing we can do is go ahead and rotate these. So let's go advanced rotations, and the way I want to rotate these is, let's see, let's do it until we get the first one. This way, okay, that works. So now what we can do is actually add one like this. So let me do this on all 4 faces over here where it requires it. So we only need to do the rotation once, and that'll make things easier. So what we can do is something like this. And this actually, I found, I tried this in Team Willow stream, and I found it worked really, really well. And it looks pretty fancy as well. So that's another thing. If it's got some pizzazz and it works great, then, you know, why the hell not? That's a good thing. So what we can do is go ahead and add these guys in on both sides like this. And let's go and do it around the other side as well. So we can add these guys together right here. So these ones and this one, and let's do the same on the other side as well. So we've got, which way have we got here? got this way. So let's add all these guys around this side like that. And this is actually a pretty cool defense. Now, it does have a weakness in this. And that's probably that if a spider climbs up this, I reckon a spider could probably get through. But, you know, you can use like iron bars or something to stop them climbing. So that we are going to use like some iron bars and stuff, but not for us to stand on. It's just going to be to stop climbers. And then another 2 rotations should yield us these final ones here. There we go. So we're going to do these. And let's go ahead and do this one. There we go. 2 more to go. 1 more to go. And presto, we are done. Now, the awesome thing about this, right, is you can come down here like this. Now, you think, dude, you can see down the wall, but it blocks your vision. Well, duck. And you can see absolutely all around you. Look at that. You get almost 180-degree view around the wall. You can see pretty much all the way up the wall that way, all the way down that way. You can even see a little bit inside the base as well, which is really, really handy. Now, this does have a problem. You can actually fall through this. So we're going to go ahead and add some plates to it, and that will stop me falling through completely. So that's going to be really, really handy as well. So plates are going to be what we're going to need to stop us falling in. So let's go and get those the right way. Okay, so these plates first. So essentially what we can do is just come down here. Now, we may fall through doing this, but that's okay. If we get one on successfully, it's a bit difficult to see this. But yeah, you can, unfortunately, you can fall through this. So it does require a plate, otherwise it will let you fall through. And the plate will literally just catch you right at the end before you fall. So it's great. The plate adds the necessary protection you need to stop you falling. But as you can see, they're really kind of finicky to place. But now, no matter what I do, I can come all the way out here. I'm pushing, I'm trying to worm my way out through here. I am just not falling. It works really, really well. And you can see now that I got such a good view angle like this. Look at that. There's nothing, absolutely nothing in the way. So if I need to, you know, have a view on this, this would be great for walls as well. If there's absolutely nothing I need to do, I can come down here, have a bit of a view. That's gonna be perfect, I think, for what we need. So the other thing we've got to do is go ahead and start putting the plates down elsewhere. Now, I don't know if I can reach up that high to put these down. I don't think I'm going to be able to. But this is pretty much the design as it looks. Oh, maybe I can actually reach. I can. Hey, I can. Nice. I'm actually going to add 20 more plates to the roster as well, just so we can actually have this going around the entire way. So let's get 20 more plates. There we go. Let's get 20 of those, and then we can actually put them one on each thing, and that'll look a little bit nicer, I think. And there you go. And that'll also provide a little bit of extra protection on the wall at that height as well. And you don't really notice it either, which is the nice thing. There we go. And then we can go ahead and do... I wonder if to face would work here. So let's actually try and rotate to face. There you go. Look, you can use to face on that, and it'll actually push it right onto the block face for you. See, nothing required there. We can just do to face, and that's going to make our jobs a ton easier. There we go. Look at that. Absolutely perfect. Let's keep some cobblestone on the go as well, because I'm running out and we're going to need a ton of this. So let's keep making some more. 1407 should be fine. And by doing this, we are going to pretty much secure this little area right here. And then what we can go ahead and do is we can do the anti-spider proofing as well at some point. But I don't think we're really going to need to... we're not really going to need to bother with anti-spider proofing, I don't think, at least for week 1. However, I don't know. I reckon on Insane, we might see spiders in the first week. I mean, actually, speaking about it, I was playing it on... I think we did see them actually on the Team Willow stream. So I think we might see spiders on the first week. So there we go. Let's add that last one right there. There we go. So now we've got our defense point, and that is really awesome. So now we've got a bit we can stand on up there, and I think we're gonna have like as I said, a double layered wall, just to ensure that we can go ahead and have, I guess, what am I trying to say? Just to make sure, I guess, that the zombies can't break in so easily. So we're gonna swap out these wood frames and replace all those with flagstone, like that. There we go. And then we can start building up the wall from there. Because if they break through, I don't want them to, you know, immediately just get inside. There we go. So we're going to replace all those. There we go. And then on top of that flagstone, we can just essentially start building the wall. Now, I was thinking, like, do I want some kind of melee-style defense as well, just so that I can go ahead and get a little bit closer to the zombies if I wanted to. I've tried a few melee things, and it seems that what I've tried doesn't really like to work too well. There was one that I kind of liked, but it still allowed the zombies to hit me, so I probably won't be doing melee, at least until I get much better armor. So I think that the safest thing we can do is double layer this entire wall and have it as a huge tower, essentially. So let's get the initial layer of the wall in. And that's going to go there anyway, so it doesn't matter. So we'll get the initial wall in, and then we can go ahead and start double layering it as and when we get more resources. I think upgrading it to cobblestone first is going to be my priority, and then we can double layer it after that with some flagstone on the inside, and then if we have enough cobble after that, we can upgrade that to cobble, and then at least that'll provide between 2,000 and 3,000 hit points of block durability before the zombies get through completely, which would be really good. So yeah, I think we'll do the outer wall first, and then of course I need to make myself a way in and a way out of this thing. And I think, you know what, we'll risk it. We'll go for a door, and then we can have like I guess if we try for a door, we could have an interior kind of killing area as well. But it depends on the strength of the door, and how many zombies are going to go for it as well. But I wouldn't mind using a door. I mean, I know it attracts the zombies and they will go for the door, but that's kind of half the fun, because then we can like stand above the door and try and pick them off before they break through it. If it compromises the defense, then it'll compromise the defense, but it's worth a shot. Because I'd like to see if we can start using doors and, you know, not kind of abusing the mechanics of the game where you just stand all the way up there and they can't touch you. So I think we'll try some doors. So how many more cobblestone rocks have I got to make? 900. I definitely need some more flagstone blocks. So let's go ahead and get some more of those on the go. So flagstone block. How many can I make? 293. That's going to be good. And I think the rest we can just keep as cobblestone rocks and then start upgrading from there. So pretty much this is the defense, what it's going to be like. And overall, I think it's going to work pretty well. So what we're going to do is we're going to just go and upgrade. Now, I know a claw hammer can do this faster, but I don't really have one right now. And I want to work on my construction tool skill as well, because I would like to get a workbench at some point. And if we can get a workbench, then we can go ahead and build our mini bike, which would be really nice as well. So we can get a mini bike done in the next episode or so. That would be pretty awesome. So let's start building this up here. And then we can at least have a nice floor. And you can see our construction tools are now level 10. So we need 5 more levels in construction tools. That should come quite easily with upgrading the flagstone to cobblestone. So that should be fine. Now I really think for week 1 we only need like the first layer done to cobblestone, and then some flagstone behind that should be strength enough. So let's go ahead and add all this stuff up. There we go. But yeah, I think that defense provides a pristine view of everything, so that's really good. So you can see the only time it will struggle is when it comes into corners, because you can't really see around the corner too well. But that'll be okay. It's half the fun, right? Just trying out new things is half the fun. So let's go and see what we've got here. There we go. So we'll add all those in. There we go. So now we have a floor in here, and then we just have to literally finish off the walls, and then come up with some kind of entrance that we can use. And actually, I may have an idea on a style of entrance that we could use that zombies don't actually recognize as an entrance. I don't know if they changed this at all, but yeah, zombies don't actually recognize this style entrance, and it's something I discovered on. Oops, I didn't want to put you there. Something I discovered when I was doing my Dead is Dead series in Alpha 15. So we're going to be kind of drawing on that kind of knowledge from. Actually, was it that or was it my main series Alpha 15? I cannot actually remember which one it was, but it was one of my Alpha 15 series that I discovered this, and it actually turned out to be very, very awesome. Worked very nicely. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Now I could do like a pit as well, and then have like a bridge over it. I really wish they added smaller drawbridges. That would have been another very nice thing to have. So some small drawbridges would have been a very nice little addition, but they didn't end up adding that in the end. But I remember Mad Mole was talking about, you know, having like 3 wide ones instead of 4, because I think if we had a 3 wide drawbridge, I'd be willing to try something with drawbridges, but where it's 4 and there's only like even amounts of doors, then I think, you know, we could probably not worry too much about that. Okay, so we're going to go and fill in the last of those. Oops. Okay, that's going to go. That's the good thing about a double-layered wall. You know things wherever you place them, apart from that one right there, because I don't know how the hell that one got there, but hopefully we've got enough durability left on this pickaxe to get out. If not, I can frame my way over. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, so sometimes it will place a block behind you. I just find that really funny. But yeah, the good thing about this wall is that usually, without the little block placement bugginess, you can actually pretty much put one down in the second layer and just forget about it, because you're just like, well, I was going to do that anyway, so that's pretty nice. There you go. And for now, we're going to leave ourselves that as a way in and out, just so we can get in and out. I'm really loving this new flagstone texture, though, guys. Look at that. That is looking very, very nice, I have to admit. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start upgrading the bottom layer. But I think what we should do really is go back to base and get some stuff. Can I make a chest here? Okay, let's actually get a couple of chests in here for now. A couple of storage chests in here, so let's go and do that. So secure storage chest. Let's get 5 of those. And let me just stop those making a sec, and then keep this flagstone going. Cobblestone rocks. There we go. And then what we can do is we can plonk these chests in, leave most things here, and then go back and get some more stuff from our main base and bring it over. Let's go ahead and start putting these down here. So for now, this will be just our little storage area. Nothing too fancy. Just something to put stuff in, and then we can go ahead. I don't know how much this is going to fill out, but we'll go ahead and just drop it all in here. Why not? So blunderbuss can go in there. Okay, all that stuff can go in there. We need to get some more stone mined as well. Let's go and see if we can drop that in. We're gonna need to start farming soon as well, so we could try farm. But I was thinking, like, this kind of base, we can have a couple of rooms. We can have a lower section, and then we can have an upper room. So where if they break in, we could have a bit where we can kind of defend it from. And then once we've done that, then we could have the rooftop section there, which is gonna have the thing there. So how high have I actually built this? Because I think we could use like a plate, like some plates on the top of this, and then that should work really nicely, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll use some plates here. Okay. So let's drop the rest of the stuff in here that we don't need at the current moment in time. We might need that to make a new pickaxe and stuff. Can I actually upgrade tool and weapons, or are we still at 4? We're still at 4 right now. So I need... What level am I at right now? I'm at level 27. I think it's 30 that we need before we can upgrade to the next level. I think it's 30. Yeah, okay. That's 30. So let's have a look where we are right now as well. Because I do want to see if we can loot some of these other things. Like the army base might be a really good one to loot before Horde night as well. Because there's actually an army base in the silo. There's also a couple of other things around that we could potentially loot. But anyway, that's for another time. Let me start wasting time here, and we're going to get back to our main base. And let's get some stuff from over there. We're going to repair our pickaxe as well. I need to make myself as well a new forge so that we can move that over. Because, actually, no, I might be able to pick it up, actually. If we get everything out of it, I think I might actually be able to pick it up, which will be a good thing. So, oh, bird's nest, hello. Let's get some feathers and an egg out of there, yay! Eggs are always good. I'm probably missing, like, every bird's nest under the sun. Oh, I'm hearing, it's an Edgar! Hey, Edgar. Oh, he's not looking too happy, is he? What's up with you? What's wrong with you? Go on, then. Didn't you hit me? There we go. Right, come on then. Gotta be a bit careful with the sprained leg, though. Right, there we go. We got him. Eat that. There you go. That's what you get, Mr. Edgar. Right, can we eat now? I hear more coming. Let's go ahead and eat that. And drink this as well. I should be getting goldenrod flowers on the way as well, if I can. Because that's something that we don't really have much of. And I want to see if we can make some more goldenrod tea. Because where we died in the last episode, that really did a number on my wellness. Like, -10 at this point in the game is literally like a kick in the nuts. -10. Later on in game, it's not so bad. Because, like, the amount of health that you have after you die relative to what you had before doesn't really make too much of a difference. But, like, right now, it's the difference between a zombie 4-shotting and 3-shotting me. So... yeah, it's kind of essential that we get that raise as soon as we can. I do have some armor though, so that's fine. We've got some armor. That's going to be a little bit of help. So damage reduction by like 30% so far, which is really, really handy. Right, some more goldenrod over here as well. So let's grab all the goldenrod here, make some more goldenrod tea, and then we can play the wellness game a little bit. The thing is, we never raided any of these houses, have we? So that'll be another thing we can do. One thing I do want to do is go to town and start. I really don't know what happened to this place. I want to go to town and start to look for car parts as well, so that we can get our mini bike up together at some point. That'd be really nice. So, what do we have in here? Let's get some wood in there. So we get 15 wood in there, and let's get as much. What do I know? Let's see iron arrowheads. Actually, I think we'll get as many of. Actually, that's a tricky one. 87 forged iron. Okay, let's get 87 forged iron out of there. That'll use up all that, and then we'll get the rest of this out as just regular old iron as well. There we go. So that can cook up while we're waiting for it to go. The cobblestone rocks are doing well. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and make myself. Oh, I hear a zombie down here. This is one? Yeah, it's just the one, I think. Come on then. Let's get this lady out of the way. There we go. We got it down. Come on then, you. And put some clothes on. No, you can't because you're dead. Never mind. Oh, money. Okay, we can do that as well. We can actually trade that for some other things. I might actually go back to the trader. Thinking about what I've got here, because I think that could be useful if we could head back there at some point. There's some more iron here. You know what? I'm going to just scrap that one. We can turn that into this kind of iron, because I want to make more barbed wire as well. There's loads of stuff that I want to make more of, so that's going to be good. So here's our current forged iron. We do have a very good engine already for our mini bike, so it's just the battery we need. So what we're going to do is we're just going to repair this pickaxe. So let me cancel that. Get that done. Then get the cobblestone rocks done. Oh, and we need to, once this is done, I think we can pick this up. It does need to be turned off first. No, okay. So the land claim block usually lets you pick it up, but it seems that it's not. Doing that now. So I don't know if this. Apparently, hitting it allows you to do it if you hit and damage it. But I don't think that's going to. I don't think that's going to make it work. So it looks like we need to make ourselves a whole new forge, which is fine. Wait a minute. I think I discovered a bug. Yeah, my forge was definitely had more stuff in it than that. Yeah, that's definitely a bug. All my iron and clay is gone. The wood is there, but the iron and clay have definitely, most certainly disappeared. What about the campfire? Is that okay? Okay, I still have stuff in the output of that. But yeah, there's okay. That was you saw that, guys, right? Definitely a bug. I hit on the clay block with a bat, and that just disappeared. So I don't know what happened there. Really not sure what happened there, but that's kind of sucky. That might set me back a bit. That's okay. We can adapt. We can get some more stuff. It's fine. Okay, one thing I do want to do is get some goldenrod tea on the go here as well. So let's get a little bit of that done. Right, you can come here and goldenrod tea. There we go. More stuff for wellness is going to be a big help. Right. Okay, so yeah, we need another forge on the go then if we're going to be moving. So let's go and see. Actually, I can make a few forges. So let's go and see. Get some leather from here for the bellows, and then I just need stone and clay, which is actually being made into flagstone right about now. So let me. Oh no, it is right there. Okay, we should be able to make 3 forges then. So let's get 3 sets of bellows. So yeah, 3 of those, which take like a minute, which is fine. Let's go and grab some goldenrod tea from here. And then once we got the bellows, we should be pretty good. We can make some more forges as well. There we go. So now we're 100% on that. Yeah, we're going to have to take the stuff over bit by bit. And then we're going to have to see... I'll probably venture to the trader today as well and see what we can sell from him from here, because that'll be kind of handy. Let's restock our arrows for now. Actually, that is actually a pretty good idea. Before we actually go right the way back to that new place, why don't we venture to the trader and see what we can sell him first, and then we can come back here once everything is melted down and done. I think that's a good idea. Let's put everything away that I don't need to make a forge. I don't think I need wood either. The blunderbuss I kept back at the base. So I don't know why I kept that with me anyway. Okay, the money I'm taking with me. Flagstone and stuff can stay here. So all this stuff can just stay here for a minute while I am constructing all the stuff I would like. There is another zombie down there I can hear. I hear a sneaky little bugger down there. So we need only 3 of those. So I can just go in there for now. So a bit of disorganization, but that's fine. Okay, now I should now be able to make 3 forges anyway, so that will save me some room. So 3 of those, if you don't mind. There we go. And then I can just go and put the clay and the stone straight in there for a minute. Okay, so what do I want to sell him? I want to sell him this old one here, this old gun he can have. I don't really know how much other useful stuff there is that we can take, but that gun will fetch. That gun alone is worth a fair bit. So let's top that up to 5 as well while we are here. Let's see if I've got any other nice things that I can sell to him that I don't really want. We're gonna need to keep 1 light, so I'll keep 1, but these other 4 we can get rid of. Okay. So I think we should make it to the trader and back in time. We can spend 1 last night here. I'll probably do, you know, more mining overnight as we go. If we can make it to the trader, which I think is south. I think he's south. Not quite. He is... No, southwest. Okay, yeah, he's over that way. Okay, definitely hearing a zombie around here somewhere. Don't know where he is, but let's ignore him. Oh, goldenrod. Let's get to the trader, and I think we should pick all the goldenrod we find as well, so that we got a good stock of that. If we can find some more food at the traders as well, that would be very, very handy too. But overall, we've done okay. We've got our base. We got it started. We need to do a load of upgrades, but I can work on getting a claw hammer and stuff like that as well during the night. So that should be fine. So there is... Okay, there's a zombie over there. Let's forget about that one. We've got more pressing matters to attend to. Like trading. And not dying, again, by big fat ladies. Right, so let's go ahead and head this way again. I guess I could grab some yucca fruit as well. Why the hell not? Some kind of food. Oh, I hear a vulture as well. Great, now I gotta fight you. And a goddamn vulture as well. But that should be okay. Oh, do we have a hunting knife? Oh, we do. Thank God for that. Okay, so at least we have a hunting knife. Okay, I don't know if that vulture's going to leave me alone. I somehow doubt it. Yeah, he's probably going to come my way, so... Oi! Hello? I've got time for this, Mr. Vulture. Come on. You gonna dive bomb me sometime? Is he coming? Oh, he's coming down. It looks like... Oh, no, he's not. He's flying away. You coming? Oi! Down here, you big dodo! Come on. Nah, he's kind of just flying. He's kind of circling around. He's just like... It's like, yeah, I'll just stay up here, waste all your time. Right, okay. It's just a waste of time. Let's get out of here. If he decides he wants to follow me... Oh, now he's... Oh, no, he's not. Okay, he's going that way. So I think we can just get rid of him. He probably won't... Yeah, he's gone. He's far enough away now. He won't keep coming. Let's keep going. Yeah, we're wasting too much time here. So let's keep going. More goldenrod, though, is something I would like. So let's go and yoink, grab some of that. Any more in this little patch? Nope. Okay. Let us keep running to Mr. Trader. Whoa! Whoa! That was lucky. Turn up. Uh-oh! Okay. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. This is not good. Right. Bye-bye. Okay, ran around it again. Okay. Quick. Put some there. Put some there. Right. Okay. Pistol. Load this thing. Quickly, quickly. Right. Get this guy out of the way. Oh, that was lucky. Whew! Okay, I ran right into that guy. But there's some food. Right. Let's go and assemble that to unload it. Because that's the one we're going to sell. Whew! That was lucky. That was very, very lucky. We managed to kill him. At least we get some food out of him, though. There we go. You could have killed me. Right. How much meat did we get out of that guy? We got 7. Not bad. Although for a wolf, I'd say more would be appropriate. Okay. Wow, that was lucky, guys. That was really lucky. Ran right at him as well. Didn't see him till the last minute. Okay. Alright. Go and take care of this guy. He's right in my way. See if he's got mechanical parts. Yes, I want those. We're going to need a few mechanical parts as we go. Right, so what time is it? 20:46. We should have enough time to get the stuff that we need to sell to him. That should be fine. We got our 3 forges as well. Yeah, that would suck dying to a wolf this early. Because a wolf can, like, 2-shot you when you're unarmed. So yeah, it's a very big risk. What have we got here? More feathers. Let's take them. wonder if that vulture's still following me. I doubt it. Another one. Nice. 17 more. Yay! Let's go ahead and enter Mr. Trader. Send some stuff. Maybe we'll have some good stuff as well, so we can always have a look and see if he has anything nice. Wow, this is actually further than I thought. Hold on. Am I almost there? Have I got a really stupid long way? Definitely seems further than I thought it was, but that's okay. If it is, then it is. Let's not forget I did have to stop along the way as well, so that's probably part of the reason. Plus, I'm, getting every bit of goldenrod I see. So, yeah, that's another part of it. There we go, let's grab that. Another goldenrod there. And another 3 right here. There you go. Oh, I'm grabbing snowberries. Don't really want those, but oh well, I got them. And I see a load more goldenrod over here. Yay! Right, let's turn this on again, just so we can see a little bit better. Yeah, sometimes if you turn the light off, you can kind of duck around the wolf. But yeah, they'll definitely come after you with the light on. Okay, let's just walk a little bit. Okay, who's coming to me now? Oh, one of you again. I dealt with you. What are you doing back here? What have you got? Nothing. Okay. So, let's head into Mr. Trader's. And let's see if he's got any good stuff. Let's send our current pistol. And, hey.
You're not bringing counterfeit money in here, are you?
No. Yeah, you can have that. You can have all that. I don't want that. So lights, he actually pays a fair amount of money for, actually, for lights. That's not bad. Okay. And then this one pistol we're going to sell to him as well. So he pays 800 and something for that. That's really pretty good, actually. So we'll... oh, hang on. Oh, he's not interested in pistols.
A sale is a sale.
All right, fine.
Even if it's to a scumbag like you.
I will sell you all the parts individually. And how about that?
You're not bringing counterfeit money in here, are you?
There we go. What's the sell key? Shortcut W. Okay. This one. And this one. Where are my other pistol bits? I really don't have much time to be spending like looking for things, but there we go. Pistol parts. There's the barrel. And that one. There we go. So you guys can have that. There we go. So he's got all that on him. How much money do we have now? 1503. So not a bad amount for that small amount of stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what he has here. Has a nice shotgun. I would not mind. I would not mind having a shotgun right now. Mechanical parts. He's got a ton of as well. Steel arrows. Red tea. Is he only just basic steel on him? That would be nice if he just has some steel. He's got forged iron. Don't know if he's got forged steel though. So that's the stuff I think I sold to him there. So I don't want those. What's in the secret stash? Anything good in there? 762 mil rounds. 51 per. That's quite expensive though. He's got a hunting rifle as well. Look at that. Okay, he's got some good stuff here. Wow, that much just for the stock? You didn't pay me that much for a stock. Bloody. Do we know the crossbow? We don't know the crossbow though, which could be kind of useful. I might find this though. That's the thing. It's like I really might just find that. I already know painting masonry. Okay, you know what? Let's just go ahead and grab that, and then we can at least know a crossbow.
Let the door hit you on your way out.
Okay, let's go ahead and read that one. And
yeah, what do you want?
Let's go ahead and sell these things to him as well, because that'll get me 140. 10 per, that's not bad. Yeah, animal hides we can just get rid of. Okay. And how much does forged iron go for anyway? 8 per. So that's 623 for the lot of that, but that takes way too long to make to be worth selling to him. So yeah, we're not gonna.
Sale is a sale, even if it's to a scumbag like you.
Ah, shut up. Right. The other thing I want to check as well is, do we have? He had. Ooh.
Just to let you folks know, the Trader Joel's will be closing soon.
Okay, just to let you know that really hurt my ears, and I'm very sorry, guys, if it hurt your ears, but that scared the crap out of me, in all honesty. So that's where's this forge? Here we go. Do we leave anything in here? I just want to see. No, didn't. Okay. Yeah, so it's closed in half an hour. So ideally, we're going to get closer to home before such a time, because that would be bad. Okay, guys, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and end off the episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And the next one, we're going to see if we can get our mini bike together and see if we can go wrenching some cars and things. and see what we can do with that stuff, because that would be very awesome if we can go ahead and get that stuff all sorted. Now, our wrench isn't in the best of shape either, so we're going to have to see maybe if we can go and find an additional wrench, because like this one is really not good. It's like, unless we get really lucky with the batteries and things, I think we're going to need to go and find ourselves another wrench to use. Unless we got some steel. I'll have a look and see if we do. I can't honestly remember. But let's go ahead and end off the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. So until then, bye!